Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here. Welcome to the final part of the Doom 100% walkthrough. This is mission 13, the final mission of the game. It's called Argent, and we'll be wrapping up the game. If you followed the entire series up to this point, it would mean the world to me if you dropped a like on the video, subscribed to my channel for future content, left a comment, or told a friend about these videos. And if you really love the videos, feel free to pledge on Patreon to help support future stuff. In this series, I've been showing you guys how to get through the levels, find all of the secrets and collectibles and anything you could possibly miss, including mission challenges. For this level, at the very beginning, just run down into this area and kill everything in order to open the door. That's obviously an ongoing theme if we've gotten this far. And you don't really have to focus on very much here. I'm going to be focusing a little bit here on a weapon mastery for my Gauss cannon. I do have all my runes fully upgraded and whatever, so I won't be focusing on that. This will be your last chance to upgrade your runes and your weapon masteries. If you don't by the end of the level, we can easily grind them out, so don't really worry about it. I would highly recommend picking up that Berserker that I totally missed, which is why this area took me so much longer. Eventually, after killing everything, you can open the door and walk through. Also, feel free to use your BFG on certain large groups of enemies, as we will need 25 BFG kills. They're easily done in the later areas, but there's plenty of BFG ammo, so feel free to use it. So after we've killed everything, the door at the top of the hill should open directly in front of you. Go forward, drop down like 2 flights of stairs, and then look to the right hand side. You should notice that there is a secret switch. There's a total of 3 of these, and they open up secret rooms. After you go into the secret rooms, you'll unlock a secret, obviously, and you'll also unlock 1 out of 3 towards the challenge for finding all of the secret rooms, which is a challenge in this level. Luckily, since we're doing all the secrets anyways, it's basically on the way. Your first one's going to be here. After clicking the switch, go back up the hill. On the left-hand side, while facing downwards, you'll find a new door. At the bottom of the hill, go to the right-hand side if you're going downhill, and turn right. Upon reaching the bottom, make sure you turn right into this small alcove to find the Automap, which is optional as always, but I always do recommend that you pick them up. From here on out, do a couple platforming jumps. Upon doing all of them, you'll reach a new area where you'll want to kill everything again. Once you reach that area, feel free to use some BFG ammo in order to boost the 25 BFG kills. Another challenge in this mission is to kill 2 Baron of Hell enemies with 1 shot. So I do recommend you use a BFG for that, and the only area where 2 of them spawn is in the last area of the mission, before the final battle. So yeah, just save at least 1 bullet for that battle, but you should easily be able to find one anyways. Again, once we reach this area, kill everything. Again, the goal here is to kill everything in whatever way you deem necessary. Feel free to work on weapon masteries and runes. There also should be like a quad damage in the middle. I was saving it because I wasn't sure if there would be certain types of enemies that were going to be spawning that I wanted to kill in a certain way. But honestly, this first area is not too bad. Actually, I ended up picking it up. What the hell am I talking about? Kill everything until the 2 doors that have these giant green symbols on them open up, that lead up the stairs towards the new objective. And then from there on out, I'll join you back with commentary about where the collectibles are. So now that we've killed everything, we're going to go up this hill. And at the top of the hill, you notice our new objective, which is like this... I don't even know what it's called. I'm not even sure what the game calls it, to be completely honest. I kind of was not paying too much attention to the story by this point. Just trying to get through the series for you guys to get these videos up as quickly as possible. But after doing this, I think we're like opening up a portal to hell, or like opening up a portal out of hell. And we need to complete these 3 rituals or something. Anyways, after doing that, to the right-hand side of the stairs, as you come down, you should see a secret switch. That'll be your second secret switch. And that'll open up this area. You'll see a gigantic skull. And that's going to be on your way to where the new objective is. Go into the mouth of that skull. Crouch down. Instead of going forward, make sure you take a right-hand turn into this cave. And find the BFG ammo, which is where the secret is. Down the hill from that ammo, on the left-hand side of the cave, you should find the lever. This lever conveniently opens up the door right next to it, instead of having to run somewhere back in the map. And that's going to be the Doom secret level. Obviously, walk into it to unlock the secret, then turn around and proceed towards the second large area. Upon reaching the second area, again, kill everything until the 2 large doors with the green symbols on them. I think they're red for the beginning, and then once they open, they turn green. Anyways, essentially all 3 of the areas in this mission are very similar. They have like these stairs with this shrine at the top, and there's 2 doors that block the stairs until you kill everything. Again, this area has 1 Baron of Hell, which is a requirement for one of the BFG challenges. Unfortunately, because there's only 1, we can't do the challenge. We have to wait until the 3rd area, so feel free to kill everything however you like. And also, I would recommend using a little bit of your BFG ammo, as there is plenty, and you probably want, 10 to 15 kills in this area, so that we can make sure we have enough ammo and enough enemies in the last area to wrap that up. So after killing everything, you'll notice I have 18 of 25 for my BFG. You'll reach a checkpoint, get a weapon upgrade point, I think, and at the top of the stairs, you'll find another ritual shrine thingy. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like this demon with wings that you stick your sword into and like kill the energy ball to help open the portals or something. Anyways, similar to the last one, after interacting with it, we'll want to head backwards and then go down the right staircase. About halfway down the staircase, I'll just wait until it, corresponds with what I'm saying on screen here. You'll notice that there is a crack in the staircase. So you might want to go down the stairs and turn around. Go into that crack and you'll end up under the staircase to find a secret area, as well as the 25th out of 26 collectibles. Now you might be wondering, where's the last collectible, Macca? And it's actually not in this level. You get it automatically for completing the game. So if you've been following along and you have 25 out of 26, All you would need to do in order to get all the collectibles at this point would be to complete the game, and that'll automatically unlock the every nook and cranny collectible achievement / trophy for finding all 26 of those Doom dolls. In this hallway, after dropping down into the skull after the second ritual point, you'll notice that there is a secret switch on the right hand side about halfway through the tunnel. You'll want to interact with it and then head back to that door I shot. If you didn't notice which door I shot, that's totally fine. Just head back most of the way back to where we came from, and you'll notice a newly opened door. Head inside of it. That's a secret area. You'll also get the challenge for finding all 3 of the secret switch rooms, and you'll also find BFG ammo in there. And now we proceed on to the 3rd ritual area. So this is the 3rd ritual area, and there's one important thing that I'm going to do, and that's going to be leaving the quad damage until both of the Baron of Hells are spawned. So there's a challenge for killing both or 2 Baron of Hells using 1 shot. We're going to be using the BFG, and if you're not sure which one is the Baron of Hell, it's the gigantic red guy wearing pants that has like goat horns, and they're basically the hardest enemies in the game. So what I do is I use my BFG and I pair it with quad damage to make sure that I can kill both of them in 1 BFG shot. All you need is to have both of them somewhat in line with each other, and the BFG needs to go like through them. Also, make sure you grab all 25 of your kills by this point if you don't have them. Again, this is the 3rd area. This is going to be the last kind of wave area. It is quite difficult if you're on a higher difficulty, so I would recommend siphon grenades and making sure you have the runes equipped that are really going to help you during this battle for your personal playstyle. The super shotgun ends up being very useful if you have the weapon mastery on it, because you can shoot 2 bullets before reloading, and they're very, very strong. Again, so we're just going to keep killing stuff until both of the Barons spawn. I'll rejoin you with commentary in terms of my hints and tips on how to get both of them to line up and get the challenges out of the way. So both of the Barons of Hell will spawn at the same time, although they spawn kind of across the map from each other. You'll notice both of them on my screen right here. Again, don't shoot them with the BFG unless you have quad damage. There is like a 50-50 chance you'll probably kill both of them with a single shot if you don't have quad damage. But if you have quad damage, there's about a 100% chance you'll kill both of them with 1 shot, as long as they're in the same general area. If you fail for whatever reason, because this is the only part of this mission with 2 Barons at the same time, if you only kill one of them and don't kill both of them, aka fail the challenge, you'll actually have to reload your last checkpoint via the pause. So just reload the last checkpoint, restart this battle, and do it again until both of them spawn, and then try it again. After killing everything, the doors will open, similar to the previous 3 ritual sites. Interact with this thing. After interacting with this thing, we'll have to jump through a hole and start the final boss battle. At this point, we do have all possible secrets, collectibles, field drones, elite guards, and everything else you can possibly imagine getting in this game, which basically means we already have 100% of everything. All we have left is the final collectible for completing the game, and we also get a couple achievements and trophies just for completing it. One's for completing the final boss battle, and then one's for completing the game, but they're more or less the same thing. There's also another one you'll get, and some other stuff you might get. So at this point, the only things you might have left are your rune upgrades, which you'll probably want to boost if you don't already have them all. And very likely is that you have a couple of weapon mod masteries left. I have about 2 or 3 left, and you might have more or less. I replayed a lot of missions, so I probably have a little bit more progress than maybe the average person might. But there's actually some easy ways to boost them. So if all you have left after beating the game is weapon mod masteries, I highly recommend loading up either Mission 8 at the very beginning, Mission 8 right after getting the BFG, or Mission 9, which I personally used right at the very beginning. So what you would do if you load up Mission 9 is drop down about 30 seconds into the mission into a room with about 10 enemies that don't really do anything but stand there. Do whatever you want to do on those enemies to work towards your weapon masteries, and then reload the last checkpoint. This was a very easy way for me to boost about half of my weapon mod masteries in about literally 30 minutes to an hour. You do sit around in a loading screen quite a bit, but that's probably your best bet if you really need some last rune upgrades that are related to getting kills, and or weapon mod masteries that are also related to getting kills. Obviously, if you have the ones left for picking up a certain amount of armor and health, you're probably going to want to replay missions with hard enemies that damage you a lot, so you can pick that up. Now, as for strategies for the final boss battle, I highly recommend using the Gauss Cannon with the scope on it, which is the left upgrade. Don't use Siege Mode. Although Siege Mode is does a lot more damage, it's a lot harder to hit your bullets with, so it's very likely that you'll use all of your Gauss Cannon ammo and not actually do much damage. Also, very important is that you apply the runes that you think you're going to be comfortable with and give you the best chance at victory. I showed you my rune loadout at the very beginning of the battle that I would personally recommend for myself on this difficulty. Also, incredibly important is that you use the Siphon Grenade, and the Siphon Grenade will basically be able to give you more of your health back without actually picking up any health. So, highly recommend Siphon Grenades, and preferably the equipment upgrades if you already have them. Other than that, just keep shooting it in the brain. It doesn't really take much damage anywhere else other than in that little brain part. So that's what you're going to want to keep shooting. Eventually you'll kill it and it'll end the game. Upon killing the final boss battle, you should unlock the achievements for beating the boss, beating the game, and getting all the collectibles if you have the first 25. After that, there's a small cutscene to end the game, and then the credits. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series and the series was helpful. Let me know if I helped you with your completion, either Platinum Trophy or 1000 Gamer Score on the Xbox. I'd love to hear about it. I do actually read all my comments. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in supporting these future videos in different games. Feel free to subscribe for future content. Throw a like, and hopefully I'll see you guys around. It's been a pleasure. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we